Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Thursday Night Impact. The continuation of this violent brawl that started backstage. You see the War Machine Rhino. Big comeback here. Just took the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm. Threw him first against the wall. Then tosses him right into the guardrail. Boy, the bad blood between these two, Don West, it goes back for months and months.
Oh, it sure does. So much at stake, too, trying to get one of those final spots in the King of the Mountain and these two. I mean, they couldn't wait. And it's just been a brutal, vicious fight. It's been a brawl. That's all it's been. Anything that's not nailed down, they grabbed and used. And you can see there's going to be no breaking up these two at this point, Mike.
And you think of the history between them. You think of going back to the Elevation X match, and not even before that, the personal rivalry between them.
Well, you think about it, how Storm taunted the alcoholism in the past of Rhino. And then, of course, it culminated in that dangerous Elevation X where James Storm fell through that table. I mean, these two just flat out hate each other. There's no other way to put it. Look at that suplex right on the ramp.
Storm tried to get the big War Machine up in the air. No chance of that happening as Rhino just took him, suplexed him on the ramp, and now in chase of Jacqueline.
Well, he didn't forget Jacqueline, crashed him with that shovel outside here in the impact zone, and now the War Machine goes directly back. Oh, Storm just spit right in his face. Anything he can do to slow him down.
Right here from the broadcast table, look out! Rhino goes head first right into the table, and Storm. Oh, what a shot to the head. He took a water bottle right off the table. He caught him in the head, and look at Rhino fight right back.
I told you, if it's not nailed down, they're going to use it again. They slams him right back in the rail. Unbelievable how vicious this thing has become. I mean, it is just two people beating each other down.
Now Storm going to roll Rhino back into the ring, and finally we have the opening bell several minutes later for this King of the Mountain qualifier. Oh, is this thing heated?
I'll tell you what, these guys' minds, that bell rang about 10 minutes ago, and they've been ringing each other's bells ever since. It is just that vicious between these two. We talked about the history, how personal James Storm made it to Rhino, and you know that both these guys would love to be the one that keeps the other one from going to King of the Mountain.
And you will recall that last week here on Impact, 2 King of the Mountain qualifying matches, we saw Booker T defeating AJ Styles. Of course, thanks to that interference from Tomko. We also saw Robert Roode over Matt Morgan. Samoa Joe knows at this point, when he puts the TNA World title on the line at Slammiversary, 2 of his challengers will be Booker and Robert Roode. And tonight, we'll find out the other 2, and one of these 2 men is headed to the world title match.
I mean, it is. One of these 2 men can see a destiny so bright, and they realize what can happen on June 8th. The other one, well, you wonder what happens to them. Oh, what a kick by James Storm. Just bringing it over the top of those ropes and crashing him in the head.
Completely rocked Rhino. First the knee, then takes him by the head and powers him down to the canvas. Here he goes. Tennessee Cowboy cover. 2 count only before Rhino rolls the shoulder.
Just instinct right there for the War Machine. He got the shoulder up just in time, and you can just see that look on the face of James Storm. He realizes right now he's got the momentum. He's got a shot at advancing to the King of the Mountain.
Going to position Rhino, throat first, right across that steel cable, and then look at Jacqueline up on the apron. Commercial breakup coming, ladies and gentlemen. When we return, we'll answer the question, who's going to King of the Mountain? James Storm or Rhino? And welcome back to Impact. Continuation of the King of the Mountain qualifier. The War Machine Rhino. Explosive move off the ropes, and he just punched Storm with the clothesline. Running back elbow. Takes down James Storm. Rhino shoots him off into the corner, and there's the shoulder block. And Don, pretty obvious these 2 guys hell-bent on getting that title shot at Slammiversary.
I'll tell you what, I'm amazed right now at Rhino. I mean, it looked like he was down and out. It looked like he had no energy left. And then he reached down, and he got himself to his feet, and now setting up for you-know-what. And he went for the gore, but Storm able to scout it, get out of the way, and there it is, the last call.
Sidestepped the gore, caught him with the last call, the super kick, and you see that Rhino, after being drilled right in the head with that kick, just went right out to the arena floor. Jacqueline out there. I think the idea here is that you've got to get this 300-pound War Machine up off his feet. You can see he's unconscious at this point. You've got to roll him in the ring to get the 3 count.
Well, you can see Rhino is just absolutely just a heavy load, dead weight.
That's what it is. It's just dead weight.
And Here we go. 2. Oh, my gosh. How close was that? How close was that?
And the difference may have been the dead weight of Rhino enabled him those extra few seconds to clear the cobwebs and roll back in and still alive. But here comes another last call. He's got him lined up. Look how weary Rhino is.
Oh, he'll finish him here.
He's got him in his sights. You're right. Storm's going to finish him off right here.
Wait, bye-bye. But look at here. Look at that Gore. Gore turned him inside out, and it's done.
Equals the 1, 2, 3, and Rhino now joins Booker T and Robert Roode in King of the Mountain at Slammiversary.